Hi, I'm Kawaii Bree123, and I'm here to review Tekken Bloodline. Tekken Bloodline premiered on Netflix 2 days ago, and I went ahead and watched episode 1. I did play Tekken back in the day. I don't currently play any Tekken games, but I'm very familiar with it. I'm very familiar with how it looks. So I was very excited about this to check it out and see, if the adaptation was going to be good. It was so bad. So first, I just want to talk about I watched it in dubs. I did not watch subs. So I listened to subs, and I feel like for this to be an original Netflix series, that's not necessarily guaranteed to be bad voice acting. So let's talk about how Castlevania had God tier voice acting. It was amazing.
As if my day wasn't going badly enough. It's Trevor Belmont.
So I feel like if I'm watching a Netflix original show, this anime premiered and was made to premiere on Netflix, there's nothing wrong with me expecting the dub voice acting to be good. I could not stand the way his mother spoke. She talked so slow. It was strange. It was distracting how slow she talked. It was just like the pace was weird. So the English dub acting is terrible. I haven't watched it in subs. If I do watch episode 2, I'll check it out in subs just to give a fair, balanced review of that. So the voice acting for me was bad. They used 3D animation for this, and I can kind of understand to a degree why they chose that. I'm totally fine with the 3D animation as a stylistic choice if you're talking about Tekken, because it was a video game. It actually was nice to see it be 3D because it kind of called on how the game, looked, and so that was fine for me. I did appreciate with how when they punched and they kicked and they did all the moves, it had the effects like the video game. I really liked that. So for me, I'm not so hung up on the 3D as a stylistic choice. There are some anime that I think do 3D better, but at the same time, I feel like this was purposeful. I want this to look like the video game and anime at the same time. So I feel like this was a on purpose thing. That being said, I think the studio that did the art is very weak in art style. I had a lot of issues with what I was seeing, to the point where it was very distracting for me. I am totally fine with 3D animation, but I feel like there needs to be some understanding. There should be some basic understanding of how light moves, how light filters through things, and some of the rules of lighting if you're going to use 3D effects. So I felt like there was some incongruencies with the 2D shading that was done on the model and the lighting effects that they added to the 3D model. There was constantly this like literal right angle shadow that was like this no matter what angle you were seeing the head, and I found myself wondering, is this something to do with the model? Is the model head pentagonal shaped that's causing this 90-degree angle to be here on their face at all times, no matter how they turn? And not only was it a 90-degree angle, it was always present and it was always in the same place. So they always had this shadow here and this bright light coming from the top, as if there was a constant light source just following them around like they were a sim with like a little head thing. And also, just in the line art was weird, but this is stylistic, so I don't nitpick so much on how you do line art, but there were some weird, even on his jacket, like some of the spots where there were like wrinkles didn't make sense. So like I said, some of these things are very distracting for me, maybe because I have an art background. I feel like if you are an avid anime watcher though, it would be distracting, because if you watch a bunch of anime, you know good anime when you see it, you know bad anime when you see it. For instance, I don't watch Baki. I can't watch Baki. I don't like the anatomy on the show. I understand that the anatomy is done stylistically. It's a choice. Eyes too far apart for me is just like automatic. No, we are not watching. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. The pacing. So the pacing of the first episode was also like weak to me. It was just like he got in a fight. His mom scolding him for the fight. They train in a new technique. And I feel like this is all happening in the same day. It's not like he changes clothes, so I have no way of knowing if this is a new day. And then in the same day that he learned the new technique, a demon just so happened to come upon them to murder them. The pacing was terrible. The writing was terrible. The plot, I did not connect to it at all. His mom died. I felt nothing. I just feel like it was kind of moving the plot along, and I can understand that. Maybe this show isn't about like connecting with these characters. We're just trying to get to the fights. People people want to see the characters that they love, so we're just trying to get to the fight. But I just feel like, you know, if that's what you were trying to do, I don't know, maybe there were better ways. I still don't support weak dialogue just to get to the point. There are ways that you can do it in a better way. So overall, I would say that out of 10, I would give this show a 2 out of 10. You know, it's not great. It's trash. The anime, I just can't, guys. I can't do it. So ultimately, I will give this 2 out of 10. So I probably won't watch it again unless someone comments on this video and says, give it a shot. Or if you watched it and you continue, did it get better? Did you feel like it was good? If you're a super Tekken fan, do you feel like, you know, this was good? Did you appreciate what they did and how they did it? Do you feel like it was true to form? If you enjoyed this show, let me know below in the comments, because I am not a Tekken fan. So maybe I'm a little bit, you know, maybe it's not for me, and that's okay. So if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you enjoyed about it. If you want to see further reviews of this show, let me know in the comments. I'm willing to watch it. If you watched the whole thing and it was amazing and maybe I should just give it a chance, watch a few more episodes, definitely let me know. But make sure you're subscribed so that if I do watch it, you'll see the video when I drop it. I also reviewed J-drama, K-drama, I game. I have an anime podcast once a week. So if that sounds like something you're into, definitely drop a sub, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye. I got a question.